What's going on, guys? We got another anime we are finally going to be talking about, and we are going to be talking about Go Go Loser Ranger. I always laugh at that because that was a series I have seen off and on online from Hulu to Twitter, aka X, or Instagram, and I finally just went ahead and checked it out, and it's a very interesting anime. So I will say this: if there are any Power Ranger fans out there, then more than likely you guys are gonna like this show. But if anyone has not seen this show and you don't know anything about it, stick around so you guys can hear my thoughts on it. But also, if you have watched it and you're a fan of it, what do you guys think of this anime and what are you expecting in season two? So for the majority of the first season, we have season two coming. That's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and watch it. But the entirety of the series is based around the main character, Fighter D, who is a monster minion of all these monsters that were trying to invade Earth, and then they were defeated by these Rangers. Again, that is very, portrayed by almost the Power Rangers, and they defeat them, and everyone's like, oh, well, the war's been going on for over 13 years. Well, it's been mostly a lie because apparently the monsters have seen the Rangers destroy all their monsters that were leading them, and they have been putting on a front for 13 years so the Rangers could continue their legacy of fighting these monsters for not only fame, for money, for glory, and for pretty much just taking advantage of everyone. And most of them are pretty much scumbags. Well, Fighter D finally has enough. He tries to fight off against the Rangers, doesn't go very well. He even takes human form, and he slowly gains different allies in the Ranger Corps because you have the main Rangers at the top that have these powers, and they have weapons that can destroy the monsters. But then he meets one named XX who was part of this resistance, and then we meet one who is a junior ranger. We meet another one who he wants to have peace between monsters and humans because of unfortunately things that happened to him when he was a kid, and his sister is the Pink Ranger. Now, he fights with D, and he kind of lets him, after his other identity is revealed, to take on his identity so he can infiltrate the Ranger Force so he can train and become better, and he can fight off against these rangers, and he starts gathering different relationships with these rangers and becoming more friendly, more friends, because he's actually starting to care. But then they soon realize that there is one of the demon, not the demon, but the monster overlords that is still alive, and is still alive at the end of the season after there's a big fight, and even after he declares that he doesn't care if someone's human or a monster. If they get in his way, he's going to take them down. And almost every character has a very crazy backstory. We see one through the Pink Ranger and her brother, aka the one that D is pretending to be. Then we also see the Blue Ranger. Then we see how much of a crazy punk that the Red Ranger is. And it's kind of crazy because I feel like that they mix between Power Rangers and the boys and something else into this. And it actually does really good. I mean, there's times when it's like, it's serious, it's very dramatic, it's crazy, it's funny, but the show works. It really does work to where you're entertained, you're wanting to know what's going to happen in these stories. You have times where it's like, should I root for D, should I not? And there's times you're going to. There's times I don't think you will, and there's times where I'm like, hey, yeah, I want them to take down these ones, because each, I would say, ranger or ranger cadet has a reason why they want to become a ranger, so they can defend humanity, and also that they can be able to avenge their sibling, their parents, whoever, because of the monsters attacking and what happened several years ago. So you get to see a lot of different reasons why these people want to become rangers and defend the human race. So I will definitely say I'm looking forward to season two, especially the way it ended, where now D has, where Blue has been defeated by a monster. D is still not fully shown to be a monster yet, and we're also going to have to wait and see where exactly season 2 is going to go. Are we going to be seeing D get revealed, or now he's got a couple more allies that actually know who he is? What's going to happen with them, and are they going to help him? What reasons do they have to take down the Ranger Force, and who else is going to be taken down? And also, how much more is this hole within this rabbit hole of the Rangers going to be more crazy for Fighter D? So I will say this: the animation's pretty good. The opening is good. The ending's kind of funny, especially with the dances from the fighters and also from the Rangers. It's pretty funny. So again, if you guys are a Power Ranger fan or anything of anime or the boys or anything like that, then more than likely I think you are going to enjoy this anime. So if you haven't watched it yet, it's on Hulu. Check it out. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.